Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced a nationwide campaign to collect small pieces of iron in a form of donation from farmers to use for building the proposed Statue of Unity. A 30-feet model for the proposed grand statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is now ready. This model has been designed by India's famous sculptor and Padam Shri Ramvanji Sutar. An iconic 182-meter tall statue, a tribute to the Iron Man of India, is being built at the Sadhu Bet Island, approximately 3.5 kilometers south of Sardar Sarovar Dam at Kevadia in the Narmada district of Gujarat. Dubbed the Statue of Unity, it is designed to be 600 feet tall, the tallest in the world, and will stand twice the size of the Statue of Liberty. The total height of the statue from its base will be 240 meters, consisting base level of 58 meters and statue of 182 meters. The total height of Sardar Patel's feet alone will stand at 80 feet, while his hands will expand over an area of 240 feet. The distance from one shoulder to the other will cover 140 feet area. The face will cover an area of 70 feet. A heavy load open lift with a panoramic view will be built alongside the Statue of Unity. Visitors will be able to rise up within the statue, walk into a viewing gallery and enjoy a panoramic view of the Sardar Sarovar Nigam project and surrounding region from an astounding height of close to 400 feet. The sculptor has successfully depicted the Sardar Patel's personality in his work. An Indian infrastructure company had bagged the contract for its lowest bid for the design, construction and maintenance. The statue will be a unique one in many ways. The majesty of this grand monument will be enhanced by a picturesque backdrop. Its location will prove to be beneficial for ecotourism and regional development. The statue will be created directly facing the Narmada Dam. The construction of this inspiring memorial site is expected to be completed by 2018. Italy has returned to Iran some 30 stolen artifacts that had been smuggled to the European country during the past 10 years. After years of hard-fought legal battle with the Italian art authorities, the Indian legal team managed to win back the stolen artifacts following a restitution order by an appellate court in the northern city of Milan. The haul comprised of items belonging to Iran's pre- and post-Islamic era, had been recovered by the Italian art police and was handed over to a representative from the Iranian embassy in Italy during a ceremony held at the National Museum of Oriental Art in Rome. Paola Piacentini from the administrative office of the museum and Muhammad Hassan Talibian, the deputy head of Iran's Cultural Heritage Organization, were present in the ceremony. Talibian said the artifacts have been delivered to the Iranian embassy thanks to the UNIDROIT Convention on Stolen or Illegally Exported Cultural Objects, an international treaty on the subject of cultural property protection signed in 1995 in Rome last week. The convention aims to reduce illegal traffic of cultural property by obligating buyers to check the legitimacy of their purchase. He added that the procedure to transfer the art pieces to the Iranian National Museum would start in an official ceremony scheduled to be held in the Iranian embassy in Rome in September. Giulio Cortassa, a lawyer with the Iranian embassy in Rome, also said that the Italian art police seized the haul of pre- and post-Islamic era artifacts in the northern Italian city of Monza in 2007. One of Japan's largest summer festivals has started in the northern city of Aomori. Aomori Nabuta Festival is known for its spectacular floats carrying illuminated paper lanterns depicting legendary heroes and warriors. This year's event began on Sunday evening with a parade of 14 floats. Each one is about 5 meters high and 10 meters wide. One of the floats features Nimamoto no Yoshitsune, a 12th century warlord. A legend says he crossed the Tsugaru Strait between Aomori and Hokkaido prefectures. The float was created to mark the planned launch of the Hokkaido Shinkansen bullet train service next March. This will connect Aomori City with Hakodate City in Hokkaido. Dancers in matching costumes accompanied the parade, jumping and shouting to the sound of flutes and drums. On the eve of the festival, spectators enjoyed a preview of floats featuring characters from the Star Wars movie series. 4 of the 26 giant floats displayed Star Wars figures, including Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. They were accompanied by people dressed as characters from the films. The crowd cheered as students pulled and rotated the displays. Shunichi Kitamura, a producer of the floats, says he worked to ensure the accuracy of the figures and hopes the floats will help the festival to gain global recognition. Kabuki star Ichikawa Inosuke says he hopes to turn a popular Japanese comic series, One Piece, into a kabuki play that children can enjoy. Inosuke made the comment at a news conference in Tokyo recently. One Piece is a comic series about a boy called Luffy who wants to be a pirate king. More than 320 million copies have been published worldwide. Inosuke will play the roles of Luffy and 2 other characters. He will also direct the play. He hopes children will take an interest in the kabuki version and that families will go to see it. He is thinking of a way to convey Luffy's ability to stretch his body like rubber and will use traditional kabuki or modern techniques. One Piece will be performed at the Shinbashi and Bujo Theatre in Tokyo from October 7 to November 25th. The clock struck 12 a.m. It was the moment when around 52,000 inhabitants of 162 enclaves inside Bangladesh and India got the taste of freedom for the first time in 68 years, officially becoming citizens either of the 2 countries. It was also the moment when the tiny pockets of land enclaves in each other's territories got merged with the respective countries, bringing an end to one of the most complicated and confusing border disputes in the world. The moment marked the end of the stateless existence of these people as the neighboring countries exchanged the adversely possessed land following the historic land boundary agreement signed and ratified earlier this year. There was joy all around the 111 enclaves in Bangladesh, with people organizing an array of programs to mark the end of their 68-year-long life of identity crisis, deprivation and obscurity. They lit 68 candles, released 68 balloons, brought up processions and organized traditional Bengali sports and cultural programs. Hadudu, race, boat race, lathi khela, stick fight and horse race were among the games arranged in these enclaves. In some enclaves, people brought out processions carrying the red and green flag of Bangladesh, chanting slogans like Noi Archid Basi, Amra Ekon Bangladeshi, where no more enclave people were Bangladeshis. These are the Donggun Pavilion and Wolji Lake in Gyeongju, North Gyeongsang Province, the site of a palace during the unified Silla period. Centuries-old buildings are set in a serene landscape which is rarely found in busy and crowded urban areas. As the capital of the ancient Silla kingdom, Gyeongju is like a museum with historical sites scattered all over the entire city. The house of the Choi family in Gyeongju is a site that teaches living lessons about sharing and kindness. Known for its wealth, the Choi family lived up to the tradition of helping those in need without hesitation. Kim Tae-hyung, a visitor, said the Choi family fulfilled the responsibility of noblesse oblige. She thinks her children will learn a lot from them. Rare birds and plants greet visitors who are returning from a travel back in time, adding some spice to their vacations. These are historic areas from the Baekje Kingdom, which were recently added to the UNESCO World Heritage List. Families pay a visit during the summer vacation to catch glimpses of the culture of the ancient kingdom. More and more families are choosing ancient capitals and historical sites as vacation destinations to learn about the nation's traditional culture and history. Southwest China's Yi ethnic minority group celebrated its 7th Torch Festival recently in Liangshan Yi Autonomous Prefecture in Sichuan Province. Nearly 600,000 people, including more than 400,000 domestic and foreign visitors, attended the festival, which was held on the 24th or 25th day of the 6th month of the Yi calendar. The festival commemorates a legendary wrestler who drove away a plague of locusts using torches. Attendees said they were impressed by what they saw at the festival. Li Fang, a tourist who attended the festival, said this is the first time he has seen fire performances in the city. The Torch Festival is very representative of the Yi people. The Torch Festival is becoming more and more popular with domestic and foreign tourists. Tourists from Europe who attended the festival said they were impressed by the Yi dances and their costumes.
It's a really amazing festival. It's really beautiful. Really great dancers. I love the costumes. It's really good. Thank you.
The festival also included traditional Yi sports such as bullfighting and horse racing.